Even though the towers are crumbling down, I will choose to let it burn. I'm still going to praise you, Lord, in the midst of a spiritual attack on a stormy night. I'm still going to praise you, Lord, even when the devil is staring me in the face, ready to fight. I'm still going to praise you, Lord. No weapons formed against me shall prosper, is your word. I will stand strong with the almighty sword, while Archangel Michael defends me in the battle. I know where my help comes from, no matter what. I believe, I trust, I know. I'm still going to praise you, Lord. All right, I want to start with a prayer that I wrote a few years ago. I actually wrote it down, and I was guided to share that with you. All right, the message today is keep your prayers up. Be grateful for life and light. Be grateful for light. That ain't a mistake that came through. Be grateful. Gratitude attitude lifts your frequency. But how are you doing? I hope all is well and you're hanging in there by the grace of God. I don't have to know you to ask you how you are doing. I don't have to physically know you. I'll be right there next to you. Spiritually, I see you. Spiritually, I know you. Spiritually, I feel you. Okay. Listen, this is, that was Friday night. And I woke up from a nap. Some of you may have been sleeping a lot. That's okay. Rest, child. You ain't being lazy. This is restorative, like sleep. Because we've been going through a lot of trauma, pain, and grief. So allow your body to rest in that sleep. But I woke up out of my sleep and I sensed the presence of the matriarch energy near. And the matriarchs are like guardian spirits, and they come together as one, and it's a lot, too many to name. It's some celebrities in the midst, because celebrity is part of humanity, okay? But it's those that have passed on to be with the Lord, okay, on the other side, because it's levels to this heavens, like it's levels to the lower realm, what they call hell. But and I knew I was trying to receive the message that they were putting out, but all I can sense was be still and pray. So as I was being still in the light, I did sense telepathically to pray about the power grids. That's been coming through. God has been telling me to do this for a while. And the trippy part about it is, as I was praying for that and other things and for people, the power went out. The power went down. Don't panic, Shelley. Was it the matriarch that tripped the power grid? I don't know. We don't have all the answers. I know it went down for a few. Okay. I had to tell my son, I had to forewarn him, because I have been forewarned for a while that we need to be praying against those that are tampering with the power grid. These negative entities, these dark, wicked entities, forces are doing it because they want humanity to break. But I will not do that. That's why I want to start with a prayer. Because no matter what, we still gonna lift the Most High name up high. Keep that name elevated. But yeah, because I look look at all this pettiness, all this beefing, all this backbiting, all this gossiping, all this back and forth between groups of people, podcasters, so-called believers, the churches. None of that is going to matter when you have nothing but darkness and God. What you gonna do then? Because if you are battling in the light with others, and I mean others, brothers and sisters who are chosen, who are in Christ, what you gonna do when you alone? And you can't do nothing but battle with yourself. That's the problem. People, unclean spirits, and demons are out of control. And the gender wars on top of that, let's just say Satan got a foothold on these folks' minds. And the sick and sad part about it is they don't even recognize this is spiritual warfare. And the gender wars, all it's doing is the procreation. Since both parties are being deceived, like the men and women. It starts with the man now, then it has a ripple effect with the women and children, because we're seeing like the men blaming women, blaming mothers, and now the children are blaming mothers, blaming single mothers that took care of you, that did the best they could with the resources they had. Now they've been stomped on. They've been kicked to the side. Oh, now it's no contact. You ungrateful brat. You don't even listen to God when God tells us to honor thy mother and father. You know why? Because if you can honor thy mother and father no matter what, you're a real child of God. Through the good, bad, and ugly, you carry that frequency. The love of God is a frequency. It's a vibration. It's the highest vibration. It's the greatest vibration of all on earth. Now, if you could still have love and care and concern, because some parents just didn't know any better and they were born into destructive, toxic families, it's not an excuse, but some people don't know how to get out of the loop of hell. If it ain't the pastors in the church that's leading them astray, it's the mothers, their mothers and fathers that's leading them astray. Their friends that's leading them astray. Society leading them astray. But all these gender wars is doing, now the procreation is perverted or averted. And as I was sitting there in the dark, well, I had my candles, because I've been stocking up on some candles, because Spirit has been telling me to do that. But but as I was just sitting in the quiet, and I was just praying for the power grid to come back up, and remaining calm through it all, and it finally did come up. But I had to sit here and think, like, some people ain't gonna be able to handle this if we have to go through this, like a power grid being down for more than 24 hours. And then I was thinking about, it's summertime. The heat is on. It's on the streets. The heat is on in the spiritual streets. But I thought about the vulnerable, which is the elderly, the children, the sickly, that wouldn't be able to survive without power, without air that can't survive in high heat. And it's even hotter in your home, in your house, in your apartment when there's no air circulating. See what I'm talking about? Spirit had me praying about this and want me to tell you, start praying against those who are tampering with our lives. With the power grid is one of the ways they doing it, honey. They doing it so many ways, through the food, through the air, through the water. You got to pray over everything right now. You do. You got to pray about everything. Pray without ceasing. Worry about nothing. That's where we at right now. We are in some real wicked times. We are in the last days where good is evil and evil is good. And people going to be turning on each other, tearing each other apart. And the nations against nations in Matthew 24, because I was brought to that, back to that passage, what Jesus was telling them, and I need to remind you of that too. I'm going to read a little bit of that. But read Matthew 24 when you get some time. The nations against nations. You know, they talk about black on black crime. That's been happening. It's going to get worse. Okay. We're already seeing it on the internet. And it's the church folks the loudest. But it's also going to be the Caucasians going to be turning on each other. I saw proof of that, confirmation, because Spirit was showing me all this for a while now. But I saw proof of that. I don't have to listen to the headlines. I don't have to read like the whole story of the headlines. The headlines came across my YouTube timeline, and it was something about Trump and Elon Musk going at it. Oh, first y'all buddies. Now y'all turn on each other. Y'all better understand this is a mirror. Because black folks, we could talk about all day long that the racism exists. We know racism exists. It's embedded deep. That spirit is embedded deep in folks' DNA. They were born into it. Okay? But it's a mirror. And I ain't talking about all white folks and all black folks. If you know, you know. Take what resonate and don't make it what it ain't. If you know you are one of the chosen who walk in the light with God, keep it as that and pray for those that are lost right now, that are entangled with wicked spirits. But we're going to see, that's what the nations against nations are about. We're going to see wars against, like, the races. I mean, they want a civil war. These folks ain't doing the work. And like I was saying, black folks need to understand, it's a reflection. Those of y'all who always talking about this racism and all this black on black crime that's going on in the family, in community, in humanity, it's a mirror of how dark your heart is. How wicked your heart is. How ugly you are on the inside. Ain't nobody doing that to you. You're doing it to yourself. Now, one thing I have noticed about the Caucasians, they'll stand united with the evil forces. And then the melanated people they divide with cults, cliques, and covens. Don't have nothing to do with God. Always transgressing against God. All races, all colors, all nationalities do it. There's evil forces and godly forces within it all. You better recognize. Look in the mirror. Now, you don't want to look in the mirror because you'll scare yourself. Been there, done it. It don't feel good. Healing is not a cakewalk. But you choose to do the work. And it's an inner work. Start from the inside and it pours out onto the outside. And then you'll know how to, when you consistently do it, consistency is part of authenticity. Because you're choosing to walk in the light on the daily. So I don't want to hear it no more because the Asians have been through it. The Latinos have been through it. I know the melanated folks, the black folks have been through it. All these people of color have been through it in this country. The divided states of America. You are not the only chosen people. Okay? Black folks? See, that's the problem. You keep looking at the Most High, the creator of the heavens and earth, as a race or gender. Still don't know about Yeshua and the Messiah. Let me go back. Let me go to that because I'm about to go off on these folks. Spirit, you about to have me to go off on these folks again. I know you correcting them. But I'm going to read Matthew 24, 4 through 14. Jesus told them, "Don't let anyone mislead you, for many will come in my name saying, 'I am the Messiah.' They will lead many astray, and wars will break out near and far. But don't panic. Yes, those things must come, but the end won't follow immediately. The nations..." This ain't the end, Spirit. Let me stop. Because they keep saying it's the last days. It's the end of it all. We gonna have to endure, y'all. Your strength comes from the Most High. Listen. Yes, these things may come, but the end won't follow immediately. The nations and kingdoms will proclaim war against each other. Listen now. And there will be famines and earthquakes in many parts of the world, but all this will be only the beginning of the horrors to come. This is the beginning of sorrows. I feel it. And the Comforter, the Most High has been coming through to comfort me through these sorrows. It's a deep sorrow that I feel in my spirit. Because there's more to come. It's intense. It's heavy. It's perilous. It's treacherous. It's horrendous. What these entities, these dark forces are doing to humanity. It's sick. But that's Satan games, ain't it? Yeah, these forces be conjuring up all types of demonic forces to go against God's children. Then you will be arrested, persecuted, and killed. And that's already happening in the spiritual realm. All this hate, all this jealousy, all this envy, all this fear. And then all they know how to do is project. And now here go the monitoring spirits. These demonic forces, unclean spirits, looky-loos, watching, seeing what you're doing, what your next step gonna be. Listen here, you have no power over me. You don't scare me. Okay, I don't saw the boogeyman. I said, go on now, get. I don't look the boogeyman in the face. All that I done been through, all that I done seen that have perished in my family, and that's been injustice Because the shadowy entities, and it started with my nephews. That's when I first awakened. Those shadowy entities monsters created from our own bloodline, chased them out. But you know what? It still wasn't done all in vain. Because that light spread out even more when they ascended to be with the Creator. Because the folks on this earth, on this land, still ain't repenting for their sins and the sins of their forefathers, the sins of their ancestors. That's part of the work too. You better recognize. That's why you be arrested, persecuted, and killed in the spirit. The enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And it don't have to kill your body. It can kill your mind and kill your heart. And then it sends these people who have unclean spirits attached to them, monitoring spirits, watching you, your every move, obsessing over you, possessing you, thinking they own you. You don't own me. You don't own me. I belong to God. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what I'll do. And one of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Dun, 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 dun. Stop walking. Dun, 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 dun. I know that's right. That's why the matriarchs are coming through strong. The patriarchs have failed us. And the men, the patriarchs ain't gonna own that. But the Most High is holding them accountable. I gotta say that again, Spirit. Yes, you do, Shelley. I gotta say that again. The Most High is holding the men accountable. Divine masculine is supposed to be the head. And you led us away from God. But the ones who were smart, who connected to infinite intelligence, who didn't do that blame game, who wasn't consumed by the darkness, who overcame, who got through, who survived. Oh, they know. They have learned that they are responsible for what they do on this earth. It ain't nobody else's fault. But if you don't want to look in the mirror and check yourself before you wreck yourself, you're going to be inconsistent and insecure forever. And there's a lower realm waiting on you on the other side too. Some of y'all are just going to die with the lie. And that ain't come from me. That came from spirit. Some are choosing to die with the lie because they don't want to accept the truth of how ugly they are on the inside. They want to keep looking at others and blaming others for what they do. And they don't even know who they are and where they come from. Okay, okay, Spirit. Okay, Spirit. Then you will be arrested, persecuted, and killed. Arrested, I'm telling you what the enemy do. And y'all don't even know this. Don't even care to know this. But what spirit the enemy does come through you in so many different ways. And two of the major spirit, that's why spirit keep having me talk about alcohol and drugs when you abuse it, because you are demonically oppressed. You're not thinking for yourself. You're not living for yourself. You are hijacked. Your spirit is hijacked by the enemy. Now you're a puppet. Has legal right to trespass. So if somebody is in your home doing that, you are the dominant force in that space. Anoint your home, anoint your spaces, anoint on the inside and outside of your home, and you know, just prayer. Okay? Praising God. You don't need a whole bunch of things. Okay? You are the light and salt of this earth. You can be the sage too. And this is for somebody. Sage is not meant to cast out demons, honey. Sage ain't gonna help with that. The only way is through Christ. It's gonna take plenty of prayer. It's gonna take some work from the other side to be delivered. And it's gonna have to take some acknowledgement from the one who needs deliverance that they want to be set free. Some people rather hold on to their pain and grief forever and then want to give you hell and drag you to hell with them. Want to keep you bound to the trappings of this world. Sage is just is a cleansing agent for the negative ions in your space. And if it's within you, because, you know, we can carry negativity. We can carry darkness. That's in all of us, even if you're a Christian. Okay? We all battling our own demons, and that's really what's embedded in the flesh. But if your spirit is willing, the Most High rules your being, your human being. That's a daily choice. You will be hated all over the world because of your allegiance to me, and many will turn away from me and betray and hate each other. Wasn't I just talking about that? How the same race crime. They're going to be going ham on each other. So we're going through the Great Reset, the Great Reversal, the Great Divine, as the Great Babylon is falling. Okay? And America is Babylon. These folks don't care about you. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. Thank you, Michael. Archangel Michael standing strong with me. Because I got too many monitoring spirits that's attached to this community. Be gone. Catch fire. I ain't got to return to sender. Because the battle belongs to the one. Okay? I ain't got to do all that work. But I will tell you, cast you down to the pits of hell where you belong, because those spirits are in you. And they belong to hell. In that lower realm. Because you don't cast down your own thoughts. Your own negative feelings. Your own hate. Your own darkness. So I'm going to tell you, and those monitoring spirits, run tell this. I cast you down into the pits of hell where you belong. Catch fire. And many will turn away from me and betray and hate each other. And many false prophets will appear and will lead many people astray. Sin will be rampant everywhere. Let me tell you, I don't want to see that, Satan. Because, you know, I keep having visions of sexual immorality. Dude, I ain't over here lusting. I ain't over here thinking about that. And see, that's how they like to get to the servants of God. with those images and visions of people doing the do. I ain't interested right now. Do you know all the diseases out here right now? Because people are not being safe. And they are being led by lust more than by God. You can't play me, Satan. You better go on now. You know you can't play with me. Okay? And I know it might be somebody that's connected to me too. That's why I be telling Spirit, like, I don't want to deal with nobody right now. I just want to be where you are, Lord. Because people ain't dealing with their ick. People are not dealing with their own demons. And now here they come trying to pounce on you. Attack you. Persecute you. Kill you. Arrest you. No. You don't have legal rights over me. So you better go on now, Satan. Not today, Satan. People are plagued by their own darkness. Sin will be rampant everywhere, and the love of many will grow cold. But those who endure to the end will be saved. Didn't I tell you that the other day? And some other days. And the good news about the kingdom will be preached throughout the whole world, so that all nations will hear it. And then finally, the end will come. Oh, even Yeshua, the Messiah, said he don't know when. He don't know the day or the hour. I mean, I can't even be prepared for that. We ain't never really ready, are we? I remember that vision I had of that invisible force in the clouds high up in the sky. I wasn't ready. The Spirit said, get out of the way. I'm coming towards those men. Yeah, it was 3 men outside. And that, you know what? They was the only one that wasn't running. They was out there just still chilling and talking now that I look back on that vision. Everybody else running into the building. So I came outside of the building to see what was going on. Because it was like I was the darn gatekeeper or the manager or whatever of that place. And I wanted to make sure everybody was inside safe. So Spirit had me to walk past these 3 men. There was 3 men outside talking and chilling, laughing. And they didn't even notice this invisible force. I'm laughing, y'all, now. Oh, Spirit, I love God. You don't love God? What's wrong with you? I look at this now. I love when Spirit will have you review the vision again because more information is revealed. But yeah, because I was stunned. I was stopped in my tracks. See, that's what it means by every knee will bow. Every tongue will confess that the Lord is here. And I can't do nothing about it. I can't do nothing about it. But what Spirit was telling me as I was just standing there, because I was in awe, that's the reverence. That's the respect. That's the fear of the Lord. That's the beginning of wisdom, is the fear of the Lord. That's where I was at. Spiritually. Spirit told me to move. That's all I heard. I started moving back in that building because Spirit was coming towards the men. I'm telling you right now, Spirit ain't playing. Y'all think, y'all walking around here want to be a pimp. Especially these pastors. If it ain't a pimp you want to be, it's a pedophile. And they coming through with the pastors, with the podcasters. And it's all races of men. Okay? Where evil forces can lurk. Just because you're the chosen people, if you're not aligned with the divine, hey now, The Most High is not coming here to change the corrupt. Those that don't want to be changed, next. Those that are seeking, that are calling, that are asking for help, oh, the Most High will reveal himself to them, because through Christ, it will be revealed. You will be helped. Spirit ain't playing right now with the churches, the church buildings, all this stuff going on. Y'all keep transgressing against God. You call yourself a child of God, but you're not even taking care of your own family. You have abandoned yourself and your family. Not walking around with a clear mind, being led by the head below, not the head on top. I mean the crown. And the head below, you know what that head is. It speaks for you. And the love that most of these men enact on is physical and logical. It's not godly. And y'all supposed to be the head, supposed to be the kings. And not even walking in that righteousness, and not even seeking that righteousness. And don't you dare come over here and tell me I'm just a man hater, because that ain't never been it and never will be me. I'm too bright to dim my light that low. Like I said, take what resonates. If a hit dog will holler, ain't that what they say in the South? You feel some type of way about what I'm saying, review yourself, check yourself, evaluate yourself. Because I don't have no hate for anyone. I root for humanity. I wish people well even when they harmed me. I don't even have ill feelings for the ones who betrayed me. That's why they hate on me. And guess what? It's all led by Christ. Because I allow Christ, the Most High, the Spirit of God, to reign supreme within me. That's what I came here to do. And ain't nobody or nothing gonna get in the way of that. You can't override the Spirit of God. You better check yourself before you wreck yourself. Up here going against procreation, going against the laws of God. Don't come up here talking about no darn stones neither. These crystals. Because I ain't never put no crystal. Let me tell you, the Bible is a tool for navigation instruction. Y'all don't even read that. Y'all don't even follow that. And then don't even ask the Holy Spirit to come in and interpret it for you. Because we know we don't change. They may have changed some of the word in all different types of way. But what is Spirit telling you? You always say it's biblical. It's biblical. Or it's spiritual. Because the Spirit of God is beyond the Bible. The Spirit of God is beyond these crystals. The Spirit of God is beyond the sage. The Spirit of God is beyond the tarot cards, the oracle cards. The Spirit of God is beyond the Palo Santo. Yeshua didn't ask y'all to idolize him. Came here to show you, to teach you how to direct you to the one, to the Creator, to our Father who art in heaven. And y'all still be idolizing him. Y'all idolize this Bible. We're not supposed to be worshiping the Bible. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. Okay, Spirit. I'm going to go to that. That's Genesis. Y'all, that's the beginning. Okay? In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Where you going off, Spirit? In the beginning, this is the account of creation. Genesis. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was empty, a formless mass cloaked in darkness, and the Spirit of God was hovering over its surface. The Spirit of God was hovering over its surface. Then God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And God saw that it was good. Then he separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day and the darkness night. Together, these made up one day. Wow. God made both man and woman in his image. Neither man nor woman was made more in the image of God than the other. Let me say that again. Because ever since the beginning of time, men always want to push a woman down. We couldn't even vote for a while. Couldn't even get a mortgage for a while on our own. Had to stay home with the kids. Barely could get a job. Spirit ain't playing with y'all men. You don't want to be changed from crooked to correct. Oh, that's your penance. Okay, you're punishing yourself. Okay, you're reaping what you have sown. Yeah, God made both man and woman in his image. Neither man nor woman was made more in the image of God than the other. From the beginning, the Bible places both man and woman at the pinnacle of God's creation. Neither sex is exalted and neither is depreciated. You better recognize. You don't even appreciate and value women. That means you don't value or appreciate your own mother, your own sister. Treating women like dogs, like they hookers on the street. And Holy Spirit told me a man can lead you to hell or heaven, can give you nightmares or heaven on earth. Because they are the head, the masculine of the divine. The creator is the divine feminine and divine masculine. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Y'all always talking about it's biblical. But what did God tell you? What's the word from God? The Spirit of God. Does the Spirit of God come and raise up on you? Rise up within you when you reading the words in that Bible? Oh yeah, Spirit took me back to the beginning. This ending, the end days, the last days. Oh, it's about to be a new beginning. It's already here. Allow, because what Spirit has also been teaching me to is, because as I've been reflecting, the Most High has been comforting me. And I have been grieving because I've been through a lot. I loved people when I didn't want to. That's because Christ was telling me to love them no matter what. Because if I held that in my body, in my spirit, I would be sick now. And that's what some people are mad at you about too. Because you don't do what they do. Or you ain't sick or ill. Or you ain't in a hospital. And I'm telling you right now, I ain't going to no more funerals. I ain't heard from you from 20, 15, 10, 30 years. And you ain't invited me to no parties. I don't want to go anyway. You ain't invited me to no events. You don't call even to ask how I'm doing. You think I'm going to show up for a funeral? Oh, no. I used to do that. Yeah, I used to speak at some too. Not no more. I ain't doing that. You call me, you first better ask how I'm doing. If you don't, I'm going to check you on that. And then I'm going to tell you no. I will not go. Because it's too many families or friends that rather see you dead, laid down, sleeping in a casket, than standing strong and rising above it all. Beauty for ashes. Then they hate on you when your own children have been taken from you and you still have some type of joy. And you still have love in your heart. And you still have care, concern, and compassion. They still hate on you. And they still have these rumors going about like you crazy. Like you never cared. Like you didn't give a damn. Or you gonna get it. You're going to have to account for that when you have to answer to God. For that hell you projected onto that person who was grieving. For that judgment you projected on that person who was grieving. And rose from the dead. Because Christ, that power, that word, helped them to rise from the dead. Because that family show didn't help. Those friends show didn't help. All they know how to do is come to you, especially the strong ones. Check up. Yeah, Spirit was saying that too. Check up on your strong friends. Check in with your strong family members. Check in with your strong mentors. Check on your strong friends, family members, mentors, teachers, and partners. Check in with them. Because the strong ones, the real chosen one, many are called, few are chosen. And thank you to the few who like, share, or who has subscribed to this divine channel. Many are called, few are chosen. Because what they like to do with these ones, they see, oh, they'll get through it. Oh, they're strong. You don't know if they crying in a corner and can't get up. Because you think about yourself. Calling them and dumping. Your trauma, your pain, your complaints, your misery. Don't give a darn about how they feel or what they going through. Just dumping. Give people flowers while they alive. Now, y'all too wicked to do that. Like I said, too many of God's people are entangled with wicked, dark spirits. These unclean spirits. These demonic forces. Now, here they come. Want to come piss all over your light. Take your peace. Because misery loves company. And I'm checking that spirit where it's at right now. Because you have access to the same kingdom. You just choose not to go. You choose not to flow. And Spirit has been teaching me, yeah, you've been surviving, Michelle. Now all I need you to do is to surrender. And I want you to share that with the community. Surrender. Every day. Because I know it's been tough. It's been challenging. It's been tiresome. And you get weary. So surrender. Rest in God. That rest in God is about surrendering. So you can gain that peace that surpasses any understanding. I'm not going to worry about anything because the Father told me don't worry about nothing. Pray about everything. Why should I be anxious? That's been cleared from me. And ain't nobody going to have that anxiousness jump on me. Because they are anxious and don't know how to control themselves. Self-control is a fruit of the Spirit. Now you're all up in your flesh, all up in your feelings, don't know how to master your emotions, don't know how to master your mind, don't know how to control anything in your life. So now here you go blaming and projecting. acting. Spirit ain't playing with y'all. This is spirit speaking through me, okay? And you could choose to hear or not. Those who have ears, and I mean spiritual ears, shall hear. Some folks be taking things a little bit too personally. On one end, we got folks desensitized, meaning they don't have any care, concern, or compassion for humanity. And then on the other side, we have those that are too sensitive and overreactive. You need to step away from anything that's causing that type of confusion within you, that's making you overreact like that. Step back. Go be to yourself. Go get some sleep and rest. And I'm tell you this, Spirit said that alcohol, this is for someone. They call it spirits for a reason. And that's part of the reason why you can't sleep. That's for somebody. It ain't gonna never help you rest. Because you ain't putting God first. Seek first the kingdom of righteousness, the kingdom of God and all his righteousness, and then all things will be added unto you. People don't get that. I'm about to be 50 years old. I was looking at some of my journaling. I've been doing the work. I've been allowing my ways to be changed, allowing the Most High to correct me, to chastise me in some ways. I ain't never been punished, because even when the Most High is correcting me, this is what I'm talking about. The frequency of love from God, that's a vibration. It's indescribable. It's unexplainable. It's mystical. It's mysterious. And the people on this earth keep trying to put the Most High in the box. That's why you're getting what you're getting right here on this earth. You didn't put God first. If we had put God first, the majority of the people on earth, if we put God first, wouldn't we be living in the light? But you know, Spirit already known this. It's written. Oh yeah, Spirit wanted me to. It's about to be an hour. It's about to be an hour. I think I'm going to do that on the next one, Spirit. Let me breathe. I'm just tired of the lies. I'm tired of the shucking and jiving. I'm tired of folks pretending, and then they look at you as you're a pretender because you have joy, because you have peace, because you don't want to argue, because you don't want no drama. Some people do not like quiet. If you have a man or woman who is quiet, who ain't giving you hell, that ain't boring. That's peace. That's the sign of God is in your presence. But if these dark spirits want to go against that because they bored out of their mind or feeling some type of lust and they can't get it, now they want to get their rocks off by arguing, fighting, battling you. Oh Lord, run! Run, Forrest, run. Run. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. This is the Word from God. Judge me all you want with these crystals. I ain't led by the crystals. It's a frequency and a vibration in that. And if Spirit told you to dump yours and to dump your cards, that's because you put all that stuff, the creations, before the Creator. Okay. This group think is dangerous. And everybody right now want to be led by fame. Do you know how many demonic attachments are connected to fame? What is that? Yeah, I'm gonna play that because I'll be grateful. I feel honored when they want to come speak to me, whether it's celebrity or someone from family that's spiritually connecting to me. I feel honored. Or anybody in humanity. Because, what was that? This came across my timeline from Miss Tina Turner. Queen Tina. Came across my timeline because these guardian spirits are injecting some divine knowledge. It's coming from the Creator. The angels will even, when they're speaking to you, it's from the Creator, you know. But I want you to listen to this because she's telling the truth and the whole truth.
We are all born with gifts. Some of us have more than one. What I do best is singing and dancing. But I never thought as I was correcting my life that I would be recognized for it. And my achievement is what I achieved after all of that ugly life. How I achieved it is my mind was clear. No drugs, no alcohol.
I just want you to hear that. My mind was clear. That's just what it is when you're connected with the Creator. Some people are not going to change. They battle with themselves and then they want to battle with you. And you're going to see the demons irritated and manifesting in them when you speak in truth. You can't handle the truth. That's what some folks are at right now. You can't handle the truth. They hate on you. They undercover haters. They'll pretend like they like you, but they don't even like themselves, so how they gonna like you? I hope I don't get dinged for that darn short I let y'all listen to with Tina Turner because it has some music in it. I just wanted to get that message out. But right now, people are walking on this earth lacking the character and spirit of God and believe they got a straight ticket to the heavens. Listen here, those who thinking about this rapture, you need to be caught up in the rapture of love, baby. Okay, right now. And that rapture of love to me is about your ability to be connected to divinity. It's the frequency of God. It's the vibration of love that we need to be on right now. And I'm talking to the children of God, God's people, the few chosen who are authentically walking that way. Okay? And we're also Satan baby kids didn't come here to learn. Yeah, I'm gonna start calling them babies. Satan's baby kids. Baby kids are kind of like angels compared to the children of the devil. Okay, you came here to learn, live, love, and laugh. They came here to terrorize you. You see the balance? So keep finding the balance and harmony in that. All right, good people. Holy Spirit let loose on this one. In spirit and truth. I asked the Most High to use my voice as a speaker box for His word, His will, and way. And so it was done. I'm grateful and thankful. I'm keeping community, family, and humanity lifted up in prayer. And like I said, I hope you keep seeking first the kingdom of God with a feverish pitch going forward. And I get y'all on the next go round. I holla. Love you. Peace.